Yerp, it's Perp back with another video when I just got out of the theater and I just got done watching Lightyear. This is the movie about Buzz Lightyear. Now, when this first got announced and Chris Evans was attached to it, he was going to voice Buzz Lightyear. This was going to be kind of Buzz Lightyear becoming, that iconic character that you see in Toy Story and stuff. I like the whole concept and just everything surrounding this movie. The trailers were kind of like iffy, but it still was kind of interesting at the same time. Now, going into this, I had mild expectations. There's some things that met my expectations and some things that kind of were underwhelming for me. I just want to kind of give you my first impressions about this movie because I definitely think it's interesting to say the least. So, starting off with just the story itself, it's a very interesting story because you have Buzz Lightyear and his best friend, that's the commander, Alicia, and these two are very close. They are best friends. They almost have like a brother-sister kind of relationship. They're very connected in that way. And it's all really based on that. And that's what's really interesting about this movie as a whole, and giving Buzz Lightyear kind of more character, kind of more of a backstory. Even though they did make like a cartoon or something like that back in the day, I guess they want to kind of make this the official like kind of canon of Buzz Lightyear, which I could see some people having issues with. I understand that you have that attachment to the Toy Story version of Buzz Lightyear, and that's always dope. But I think Chris Evans really brings something interesting to this, and this is the second time now that he's playing a captain, because he was originally a Captain America. Now he's Captain Lightyear and stuff like that. So anyways, it's really focused around those two and their relationship and his whole goal to accomplish light speed or hyperspeed. But the risk of it is that every time he uses hyperspeed, he jumps 4 years ahead, and everybody around him gets older, but he still stays the same because it's only like some minutes that go by. It happens so quickly. So each time that he does this mission and he's failing and failing and failing, it gets to a point where the last mission that he has ends up, being the last time he sees Alicia and stuff like that. And that was a really sad, emotional moment, for this movie. I like the companions that he has in this movie as well, like Socks the cat. He's like this robotic cat. He's really dope. I like him as a new character. But you have all this stuff that's happening to Buzz, and you see his arrogance. You really see how arrogant he is, and it kind of makes sense why he is the way he is in Toy Story. I'm saying, with certain things and just wanting to be able to do everything by himself and not really reach out to others for help. He thinks he could just do it all, and that ends up being like kind of his downfall and kind of his thing he has to overcome in this movie, which I think was really dope. Now, where this movie kind of fumbles for me a little bit, it's not bad, but it does kind of take away from the movie. Like, I really like the first half of this movie, but then we get introduced to Izzy, which is the granddaughter, and she is nothing like her grandmother. She's still kind of like green. She's still very young and inexperienced. She has her own kind of little crew, and I didn't really connect with the crew and stuff like that, but I do like Izzy for the most part. I just feel like that second half of the movie, kind of when she starts to pop up, it started to kind of feel dragged out, because this movie is only like an hour and 40 something minutes. It felt like a 2-hour movie at times. The main villain, Zurg, which I was kind of disappointed with. I'm not going to spoil anything. He was cool. He had some, he was very fierce, but just the kind of reveal was just like, They could have kind of done something different with that. I was expecting more. We could probably see him again in a future movie, because I definitely think they're going to set up like some type of trilogy with these films. Yeah, man, I think even with the animation, I'm not the biggest fan of 3D animation. The only 3D animation stuff that I like kind of is just like Toy Story. This was kind of like the exception. There were some cool animations or cool shots. It's nothing too like mind-blowing. Like, I don't think this movie is going to blow anybody away or anything. I think if you like Buzz Lightyear, I think there's a lot to like about this. There's things that you may be disappointed, or certain things might fall short. I just like the whole time travel kind of aspect of it, and just that kind of whole relationship and that bond, and that whole family dynamic between Buzz Lightyear and the Hawthorns and stuff like that. And it just kind of makes him more human, you know what I'm saying? Kind of grounds his character a little bit more. And it's dope to kind of see him kind of struggle to be that kind of hero by the end of the movie and stuff. It was really dope. It was really well put together in some points, but I think overall it's an average Pixar movie. I think kids will definitely get a kick out of this. I think they'll really enjoy this. I think Woody should be the next one to get this type of movie. I think it'd be interesting to kind of see them do like kind of a Western, do like a PG Trigun or something like that. I don't know. But if you've seen this movie, let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.